Please stand for the national anthem.
Ton bras s'est porté l'épée, il s'est porté la croix. Ton histoire est une épopée des plus brillants exploits. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh, Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Please be seated. Thank you, Ms. De l'Aquila. Good evening, everyone. St. Thomas faculty, staff, and graduating class of 2020, and all who have virtually joined us to celebrate this evening. Welcome to the 59th annual closing exercises for St. Thomas High School. It is my pleasure to be here to congratulate you, the graduating class of 2020. My name is Darlene McCrae, this evening's Grand Marshal. This evening, the following administrators will be joining us at the podium. Mrs. Marie-Josée Coiteux, Principal, Ms. Nathalie Chef, Vice Principal, Mrs. Susan Larivière, Vice Principal, and Mr. Daniel Mogg, Vice Principal. In addition, Mrs. Carol Heffernan, Assistant Director General of the Lester B. Pearson School Board, will be our honored guest. I was honored to be asked to act as Grand Marshal for your class. I'd always hoped to be Grand Marshal one of these years, maybe when I was retiring or next year when it will be the last St. Thomas graduation from our venerable building. But I did not anticipate standing up on stage with a COVID cough. The good news is I have a hair appointment for June 16th all booked, so I'll be okay, just 2 weeks too late. We have all had to adapt in the last 11 and a half weeks to a new way of working, learning, and socializing. You have had your lives reshaped overnight, and you have adjusted admirably. Many of you, when told that school was effectively canceled for the year, went out and got essential jobs in the food industry, and without you, it would have been difficult to keep our food supply moving as smoothly as it has. So thank you. When told that school was resuming, albeit in a fashion different than any you had experienced before, you rose to the challenge and dove right back in. I hope this experience made you realize, if you had not before, that the learning environment at St. Thomas had been mostly a happy one. I know you will emerge stronger from this experience because of what I see as your outstanding quality of kindness. You are kind to others, and I hope you have been kind to yourselves during this trying time. And performing small acts of kindness have been shown to increase the levels of oxytocin, the happiness hormone in your prefrontal cortexes. Just a little bit of biology there. You have certainly been kind to this veteran teacher who is sadly feeling the loss of her kids. I was terribly worried about teaching online, but terribly anxious at the same time to get back to doing what I wanted to do, what I need to do. So COVID chem classes were born, and I thoroughly enjoy seeing all your faces and have you answer all of my tech questions without laughing at me, at least not too much, or to my face anyway. I am back in communication with you, but miss seeing you in person every day and during lunch hours in my lab. Humans are inherently social beings. Our mental health, the functioning of our neurobiology, requires interaction with each other. This has been the hardest part of dealing with this virus, but you have been kind to your grandparents and other vulnerable people and have taken care of them by adhering to the directives, which are currently the only means we have of fighting it. I had fun at the grad retreat watching you play, although I did have to go to bed a lot earlier than you teenagers did. And the breakfast was fantastic, by the way. I am glad we got the IB showcase in to finally see all of your efforts. And I did get to spend many a happy hour with my 4.5 mentees over the last year. I am missing you, showing me all your prom regalia you had already bought. I love seeing the gowns and the suits and the hair and the matching partners. But at least we had principal's ball together. It was sweet to see you all dressed up and realizing you kids were well on your way to becoming young adults. Convocation is always bittersweet for teachers. You are moving on to bigger and better things, which is as it should be, but it is also sad after we usually have spent so much time together to see you go. This year will be a little worse. Maybe one day you will be able to have a good laugh about being the graduating class of COVID-19 in 2020. You are the hope for the future. You are responsible for addressing the inequalities that unfortunately still exist in this world. And continue to be kind to each other.
Thank you so much, Ms. McRae. I would like to invite Ms. Carol Heffernan, Assistant Director of the Lester B. Pearson School Board, to say a few words to our graduating class of 2020.
Hello. On behalf of the Lester B. Pearson School Board, I extend warm congratulations to you, the St. Thomas graduates, the class of 2020. We are grateful to your dedicated teachers, staff, and administrators, all of whom have devoted themselves to helping you reach this achievement in your lives. And we offer best wishes to your proud parents and families. In previous generations, milestones are marked by certain events, such as the Great Depression or wars. As graduates of 2020, your milestone is marked by the COVID-19 pandemic. I'm sure you were excited to hear on March 12th that the schools were closing for 2 weeks. 2 weeks to stay at home, be on vacation, and sleep in. But here we are, 12 weeks later, no Washington, New York trip, virtual proms, convocations, and Zoom classes. After 5 years at St. Thomas, instead of hugs and high fives with friends at Convocation, you are watching this at home. Your St. Thomas staff has been extraordinary in pivoting to ensure your learning continues, to give you this online convocation, and to continue to reach out to you. But you have every reason to be disappointed. People might say to you, it's not a big deal. You know, there are people that are sick and dying, and people are sick and dying. But you have a right to be upset. My hope is that you are gathered with your family and friends, watching this ceremony and celebrating yourself. You need to have a marker indicating that this is the day I graduated from St. Thomas. Find a way to acknowledge and mourn the past few months, and then realize how much you have accomplished. Just as we've heard that previous great generations were defined by the strength they had going through wars, going through the Depression, maybe by going through this pandemic, the graduates of 2020 have become more resilient, thoughtful, and empathetic. Maybe the graduates of 2020 will be known as the greatest generation. We wish you much continued success as you pursue further studies, employment opportunities, or as you explore the world and make your mark in society as the greatest generation. Congratulations, St. Thomas graduates.
Thank you so much, Ms. Heffernan. Dear St. Thomas graduating class of 2020 and families, we are here this evening to celebrate what you've accomplished because we believe the work that you've done should be celebrated, no matter what's going on right now. As we shifted to a new learning experience, you rose to the challenge and you did not give up. Graduation is a milestone that marks the end of a chapter. We know this is not the traditional end-of-year graduation ceremony you envisioned, and we understand what you have lost. We are doing everything we can to celebrate you, the class of 2020, to make this time as special as possible for you and your families because you deserve it. Today is a celebration of all that is good about you, our students, our teachers, and our school. Although you may be disappointed not having a formal graduation, your class of 2020 is likely to be remembered as the most famous class in school history. You've been challenged like never before, and you will have a unique story to tell throughout your life about the circumstances of your graduating year. Even though we cannot hug our friends and hold hands in solidarity at this time, we are all in this together. A few silver linings amidst the clouds of COVID-19 are that it has made us realize how special our friends, our extended family, and colleagues are, and that we miss spending time with them. It has forced us to have a slower pace in life, to think about what is really important and what really matters to us during these trying times. It has made us value time with our families, our own families, value the engagement with our neighbors. We need to keep our distance, but now we smile and chat in the streets. It has made us value the kindness and generosity of others. I hope that each and every one of you realize that you are surrounded by wonderful people, friends, family, and teachers who have supported you and love you. You are leaving your teenage years behind you, and you are about to begin a new chapter in your lives as young adults. You have a solid foundation on which you can build this future. This foundation has been built with love, encouragement, and support from your friends, family, and teachers. It is very important that you take the time to thank them when you do get the chance. Life will get back to normal, and I encourage you to get involved, take some chances, do not always take the path of least resistance. Don't be shy to try new things, and be silly sometimes. One of my favorite songs is called I Hope You Dance. And the best line is when you get the choice to sit it out or dance, I hope you dance. Dance, guys, have fun. Don't let yourselves miss out. You will regret it. I found a quote that I like very much from a very successful businessman whose name is David Cote. Life will happen to you whether you try to guide it or not, so you might as well try to influence the outcome. You have to know what you want, and you have to be willing to go after it. Your teachers and the staff at St. Thomas High School have invested their time, effort, and emotions because they care and believe in you. So please believe in yourselves. The future holds many challenges and successes for all of you. Each of you will have your own unique opportunities to grow, and I am confident you will rise to every occasion. I am excited about the future for each one of you. You are a remarkable group of individuals, and I wish you all the success in the world. My warmest congratulations to you, the class of 2020. At this time, we will proceed to the conferring of diplomas portion of this evening's ceremony. I would like to invite Ms. Natalie Sheff, Secondary 5 Vice Principal, to begin announcing the names of our graduates. Thank you.
Thank you, Ms. Quater. Good evening, everyone. Bonsoir à tous et à toutes. Although this is not how we all imagined and planned your convocation, it gives me great pleasure to begin the conferring of diplomas and certificates of excellence and distinction for the graduating class of 2020. Students will receive plaques for their outstanding determination in achieving academic excellence in a particular subject. These awards will be announced this evening, and the diplomas, plaques, and prizes will be distributed at a later date this month. Quel honneur d'avoir travaillé avec vous tous cette année. Pendant votre temps au secondaire, vous en avez accompli beaucoup. Vous avez de quoi être fiers ce soir. Commençons donc. Chloe Abkarius. Benjamin Addis, honors. Youssef Ajam, honors. Recipient of the Music Award. Karim Alami. Matthew Alarcon. Thomas Alfonso. Tyler Ali Slawaska. Luke Arvanitis. Victoria Aston. Jason Baker. Emma Bakshi. Thea Barrett. Holly Bastian Honors, recipient of the Physical Education Award. Madeline Bates, Honors. Ryan Beiswanger. Julie Bergeron. Christina Bernardo. Hannah Biernat. William Blackburn. Alexander Bommersbach. Nahani Borsos. Emma Boudreau. Mackenzie Brathwaite. Talia Breder, Honors. Melinda Brown. Marin Budd, Honors. Thomas Bueller, Honors. Gwendolyn Bugeaud. Sean Berazer. Evelyn Burnett, Honors. Olivier Caraman, Honors. Daniel Carvajal de Salvo. Sofia Casola. Olivia Cauchi. Ricardo Cauchi, recipient of the Brain and Behavior Award. Michael Cavalieri. Chloe Chan. Anan Chen. Justin Chen. Aiden Chong. Maria Chevrier. Karina Sigana. Valerie Clavet. Erica Colavis. Jackson Conroy. Lauren Conroy, honors. Thea Contardi, honors. Megan Crone. Daniel Cross, honors. Patrick D'Alessio. Bianca D'Alessio, honors. Philip Dalton. Alessia Dargenio. Kai de Blois. Hannah Dean. Isabella Delage. Isadora Delage. Jessica Delaney. Kaylia de la Foresta. Gabriel de la Roca. Triana DeJong McKenzie, récipiendaire du prix français langue seconde. Alexandre Desrochers. Megan Donaldson, honors. Matthew Donato. Davin Doucette. Yanis Duzepis. Megan Downey Pierce. Kate Drinkle, honors. Diego Dunn, recipient of the Physical Education Award. Ehi Norman Ebo. Fiona Edgar, recipient of the Contemporary World Immersion Award. Rami El Kholi. Chloe Imo, honors. Owen Tonam Herb. Aidan Flanagan, recipient of the Cooking and Nutrition Award. Rayan Fotovati, honors, recipient of the Physics Award. Justin Frattaroli. Ying Xin Fu. Emily Fulham, honors, recipient of the Financial Literacy Award. Alexandra Ganguly. Max Lawrence Gaventa, honors. Jack G. Cassandra Gervasi. Lucas Giannetti. Cassandra Gillen, honors, recipient of the Contemporary World IB Award. Owen Golden, honors, recipient of the Math TS Award. Alex Goldman, honors. Samantha Lee Goldman, honors. Daniel Grekowski. Camden Gregory. Jenna Gregory, honors. Melissa Guerrera. Pedro Guli, honors. King Yin Guo. Lina Habi. Sibel Haddad, honors. Andrew Hammond. Jack Hannon. Billy Hatzoglidis. Victoria Hayes. Sophia Hebel Piper. Thomas Hong. Lauren Hornby, honors, recipient of the Math SN Award. Amar Hussein, honors. Ryan Yerachi. Angelia Joanne Yerfino. Amelia Eichen. Fiona Rosemary Jackman. Brady James, honors. Olivia Jamgotchian. Cordelia Jameson, recipient of the Photojournalism Award. Danielle Jenkins. Kimberly Jong. Shayana Joseph Fisher. Everin Karsadag. Zoe Kitzenbrass, honors. Matthew Kaufman, honors. Noah Kaufman, honors. Connor King. Callista Kotsiopoulos. Matthew Kowalik. Lucas Kramosh. Kristen Kite. Timothy Lansing, honors. Sydney Lang, honors. Yumin Lee, honors. Lauren Lego. Ashley Limnos. Damien Locke, honors. Julia Lopez. Jacqueline Lopez. Dante Luponio, honors. Brianna Makboub. George Mandelos. Paulo Manarino. Joey Mansour. Jonathan Marin, honors. Shay Mark. Kate Marcellet. Jasper Misha Martin. Serena Masiotra, honors. Amy McCoggy. Paige McCusker. Erica McNally. Adam Mendelson. Ryan Mezian. Christopher Mezzacapa, honors. Michael Mezzacapa. Alexander Miller Thompson. Catriona Miller Thompson. Mackenzie Moran. Vincent Moreno. Demaya Moran Fontaine. Sierra Morozinski. Corey Mundell. Benjamin Murphy. Russell Nahani. Rebecca Newberger. Victoria Nicolosi. Tia Obeid. Alyssa O'Leary Horrocks. Chloe Oliphant. Mikai Oliver. Robert Orr. Alessa Orsini. Shannon Osborne. Christopher Ott. Jasmine Wime. Matthew Pacheco. Olivia Padula. Gino Pampena. Fotios Papageorgiou. Benjamin Paquette. Taeyoon Park. Diya Patel. Jolie Pelletier, honors. Kyle Perkins. Helena Petroskas, honors. Thera Phillips, honors. Recipient of the Biology, Canadian Law, and English IB Awards, et récipiendaire du prix français enrichi du baccalauréat international. Sophia Pinchi, recipient of the Visual Arts Award. Luka Podgorshak, recipient of the Leadership Award. Joelle Price, honors. Jessica Quayle. Adam Reinhardt. Jessica Reese. Massimo Romani. Victoria Rossi, honors. Michael Rusiti. Olivia Rutherford, honors. Eli Saab, honors. Recipient of the English Immersion and Math CST Awards. Maya Saini. Connor Sekawi. Matthew Sakelarakos. Omar Salam, honors, recipient of the Chemistry Award. Zara Salim, honors. Connor Saleh. Mackenzie Saleh, honors, Tommaso Salvati. Dylan Sanchez McMillan, honors, recipient of the Drama Award. Abhilash Sasi Theron. William Shad, honors. Erica Sears. Elia Naomi Saraduk. Mackenzie Serres. Asad Shaheen. Aislinn Chambleau, honors et récipiendaire du prix français Immersion. Abigail Shields. Elise Silvestri. Connell Smith. Alexandros Soilis. Kieran Sondermeyer. Harrison Alexander Sosa Vertiz. Diana Sotos, honors. Victoria Sotos, recipient of the Ethics and Religious Culture Award. Robin Spivak. Dylan Stanwyck. Thomas Stesick. Sophia St. Pierre. François Xavier Stranix. Chongwoo Su. Megan Checki. Charlotte Theophanous, honors. Dovar Tinling. Connor Torden. Stephen Totida Wilkinson. Jibril Toure. Noah Tran. Samantha Tsonis. Kaylee Tupper. Michael Turcott, honors. Konstantin Tsifas. Khadija Ula. Muhammad Abdurrahman Ula, honors. Mark Urbano. Lauren Valle, honors. Martin Valois. Marieke van der Werf Koerens. Liam van Engen. Alexi van Hoot Cachero. Alyssa Vandenbos. Jasmine Vandenbos. Hamed Vashegani Farahani, honors. Zoe Venetsanopoulos. Bailey Venue. Cameron Verners. Vlad Stefan Visan. Elisa Witkowski, honors. Nikolaos Vriniotis, honors. Christopher Wall. Brianna Wallace, honors. Haruo Wong, recipient of the Textile and Design Award. Raymond Wong. Vincent Washko. Michael Weber, honors. Samuel Wexler. Emma Whitty, honors. Jessica Williams Daly, honors. Abigail Wood Adams. Caroline Wood Adams, honors. Olivia Woolgar Nielsen, honors. Elliot Wright. Haley Yorkson, honors. Hassan Youssef. Mishad Zaman. Kirsten Zarete Chin. Annabelle Zekel, honors. Aristides Sergiotis, honors. On behalf of everyone in the St. Thomas community joining us online this evening, I wish to extend our sincere congratulations and best wishes to all of the 2020 St. Thomas High School graduates. Félicitations à tous et à toutes. Nous vous souhaitons la meilleure des chances dans tout ce que vous entreprendrez. Ceci n'est que le début d'un nouveau chapitre pour vous. It is now my honor and privilege to present the young woman who will deliver this evening's salutatory address. I present to you Miss Lauren Hornby.
Good evening, everyone. I hope you have enjoyed the ceremony so far. My name is Lauren Hornby, and I am the salutatorian for our class. This definitely is not how any of us thought our senior year was going to end. Who would have guessed that that Thursday would be our last day of actual classes? That it would be the last time we walked to class with our friends or had to dodge Sec 1s running to get to theirs. In what felt like an instant, our entire world ground to a halt. But you didn't come here to listen to me complain about the pandemic, so that's not what I'm going to do. This is our night to celebrate all that we've accomplished and learned throughout our years at St. Thomas. On behalf of our entire class, I want to express a heartfelt thanks to everyone who is here tonight and people who could not make it. A thank you to all of our families who have been there for us throughout our entire academic careers, encouraging us and rolling their eyes at our late nights spent studying and finishing projects due the next day. Thank you to our administration for supporting us and doing their best to give us a proper send-off. Thanks to our friends who were always there for us and became like a second family. The memories that we made together will truly last a lifetime. Finally, a huge thank you to all of our teachers, coaches, and mentors. You have all touched so many lives with what you have taught, both in and out of the classroom. Whether that meant inspiring us to want to learn, coaching us to our potential, or being our role models, we will never have the words to express our gratitude to you. I'd also like to congratulate Thera. one of my friends who seems more like family, for being valedictorian. I will never forget our trips in the elevator after my knee surgeries. Somehow, we were always laughing, even though the elevator was painfully creepy and slow. For anyone who doesn't know who Thera is, she's the shortest person in our grade. And yes, Miss McRae, I did bring a box for Thera to stand on for her speech. It's in the back waiting for her. In all seriousness, I would not trade my experience at St. Thomas for anything. I consider myself so lucky to have been part of such a resilient, talented, and fun graduating class. I can truly say there was never a dull moment. From grad retreat to our country project with Miss Schreier, Long Live Malistar, our personal projects and principal's ball, the people around me kept things entertaining, to say the least. As different as we all are, we also have so much in common. We have so many shared experiences, like navigating the narrow halls, eating calf cookies with our friends, loving certain teachers, and loving to complain about others. The bond and memories that we share as a class are truly special. We have definitely left an impression on our teachers and administration. As graduates, we will face lots of uncertainty in both the near and distant future. At times, this may feel overwhelming, but through it all, we have to remember that bad times pass. No matter how dark things may seem, they will not stay that way forever. We need to remember that uncertainty is just another way of saying opportunity. As the class of 2020, we are facing more opportunities than any previous classes have. We will be responsible for rebuilding our world over the coming years, and I'm confident that we will do it successfully and in our own way. If we can graduate in the middle of a global pandemic, is there anything that we can't do? As Mahatma Gandhi once said, the future depends on what we do in the present. So go out, live your lives, and never settle for anything less than what overjoys you. So thank you, class of 2020. Thanks for teaching me so much. Thanks for the memories and the hope. I have no doubt that we will make St. Thomas proud. To quote someone very wise, thank the chemistry gods. Enjoy your evening, everyone, and congrats, class of 2020.
Thank you very much, Lauren, for your inspirational words and your very touching speech. I would now invite Ms. Susan Larivière, Secondary 3 and 4 Vice Principal, to present the awards portion of the evening.
Good evening. We will now proceed to the presentations of our awards. These awards are presented not only to the students who achieved academic excellence, but also to those who have distinguished themselves in student life activities. Ms. Bronichevsky would like to honor the graduating St. Thomas ambassadors. This award goes to 11 awesome students who have dedicated 5 years to the St. Thomas Ambassador Program. They are mature, responsible, organized, and kind leaders. Thank you for your incredible dedication in representing St. Thomas. Gwendolyn Bougeot. Triana Deschong McKenzie. Erica McNally. Thera Phillips. Mackenzie Saleh. Abigail Shields. Elise Silvestri. Robin Spivak. Charlotte Theophanis. Brianna Wallace. Kirsten Sarati Chin. As well, we would like to acknowledge one more ambassador who has demonstrated commitment and pride in representing St. Thomas. The Head Ambassador Award goes to Jessica Williams Daly. Congratulations. Mr. Cross would like to honor the following student with the Debate Team Award. The recipient this year is Noah Kaufman. Congratulations, Noah, for your great debates. Mr. Katz would like to acknowledge the following students with the Variety Show Production Team Award. The award goes to Lauren Conroy, Bianca D'Alessio, and Joelle Price. The St. Thomas Variety Show was extremely successful due to the hard work and dedication put in by the head producers. These students showed an immense amount of drive to put together what was coined the best variety show ever. It was such a pleasure to work with these young ladies who are always bossing me around. Congratulations. Ms. Mushagayan and Ms. Schwartz would like the Yearbook Award to be presented to Jessica Williams Daly. Jessica has worked around the clock to ensure the completion of the 2020 yearbook. She is an outstanding leader and go-getter. Well done, Jessica. Ms. Miller is honored to award this student for his participation in St. Thomas Drumline. Congratulations to Dante Lupogno. He began on crash cymbals, and with excellent observational and musical skill, he observed and learned almost every other instrument and is now able to play them all. Not only can he play them all, he plays the specific part on that instrument for each song. Dante has been an excellent advocate for the drumline, as well as stepping in to help teach newcomers, and has become a real leader in our group. Congratulations, Dante. Mr. Linder would like to honor two students for their musical talent with the St. Thomas Jazz Band. We wish to first congratulate Jenna Gregory. Mr. Linder describes Jenna as a stalwart member of the Senior Jazz Consortium for the last 3 years. Rarely does Jenna not leave her mark, as her sound and aura permeate the confines of the music room at St. Thomas. She's a true improviser, with a curious musical mind, ready for the leap into creativity. It has been an honor to share these moments, Dr. Jenna, as you shall surely be called one day. Congratulations. Mr. Linder would also like to recognize Lauren Hornby. According to Mr. Linder, Lauren is the voice of the tenor sax at St. Thomas, which was relentless, consuming, and hypnotic. The sound was true to the greats who preceded her. Lauren is always attentive to musical detail and creativity. She makes it real and keeps it real with no other intent but to play jazz. Lauren, you will be terribly missed. Congratulations. The Dramatic Arts Award is presented in recognition of infectious enthusiasm and creativity, exceptional leadership, and an outstanding overall commitment to the craft of theater arts. Ms. Cleve would like this year's award to be presented to Noah Kaufman and Eli Saab. Congratulations to the both of you. The Green Team Award is presented to students who have shown true dedication to improving our environment and have demonstrated leadership in teaching youth how to become better citizens in their community. This award recognizes the commitment to collectively making the world a better place, one action at a time. Congratulations go to Cassandra Gillen and Haley Yorston. Bravo à vous deux. Félicitations. Ms. Allary would like to present the St. Thomas Spirit Awards to the following students. Callista Katsiopoulos. Paolo Manarino. Serena Masiotra. Benjamin Murphy. Luca Pajorshak. Michael Rusiti. Eli Saab. And Dylan Sanchez McMillan. It is our pleasure to recognize these students who embody the values and goals of St. Thomas. With their enthusiasm and positive outlook, they serve as role models to other students and help foster a sense of community amongst their peers. They are commended for their dedication to making St. Thomas a fantastic place to be. The Humanitarian Award is presented to students who have shown a willingness to put the needs of others before their own. This award recognizes the commitment, caring, and empathy shown by 3 very worthy students. This year's awards go to Alexander Bommersbach, Serena Masiotra, Emma Whitty. Congratulations to all 3 of you. We wish to recognize students who arrived at St. Thomas High School in Cycle 2, have adapted quickly, and have made a significant contribution to student life. Congratulations to this year's Newcomer Award recipient, Alyssa Vitovsky. We will now present the St. Thomas Home and School Award on behalf of Mrs. Linda Harbert, Chair of this parent committee. The award goes to Holly Bastian, Philip Dalton, Vincent Moreno, and Eli Saab. They are receiving this award because they have achieved personal success through perseverance and a positive attitude. The St. Thomas staff would like to recognize the following student who has demonstrated a remarkable dedication to her studies and conducted herself with integrity and humility. We will now present this year's Faculty Scholarship Award to Cordelia Jameson. St. Thomas has been blessed with many outstanding students, but one of the most remarkable for our staff was Jennifer Martin. She was an exceptional person who was passionate about learning what life had to offer. Jennifer received numerous academic awards throughout her school years, was a strong athlete who excelled in many different sports, and was a talented musician and artist. She was always involved in volunteer work and fundraising for multiple organizations. Even while hospitalized with cancer, Jennifer created a project that garnered a huge corporate donation for the Montreal Children's Hospital. Sadly, Jennifer passed away in June 2005. In memory of this exemplary young lady, we would like to present this year's Jennifer Martin Memorial Scholarship to Emma Whitty. Ms. Carlin, our IB coordinator, has chosen the following student to receive the award for IB Personal Project. Congratulations to Chloe Chan. Chloe reached the highest level of achievement on the personal project. This award recognizes both her hard work and commitment to the project. Congratulations. The faculty and administration are pleased to acknowledge the achievement of all St. Thomas graduates this year. In particular, we would like to recognize this group of highly motivated students who have demonstrated a remarkable dedication to their studies and whose hard work has resulted in superior overall averages of 90% or more. The St. Thomas Award for Academic Excellence honors 13 exemplary students. Holly Bastian. Rayan Fodovati. Cassandra Gillen. Owen Golden. Jenna Gregory. Lauren Hornby. Matthew Kaufman. Yumin Lee. Serena Masiotra. Thera Phillips. Eli Saab. Omar Salam. And Haley Yorston. The Lester B. Pearson School Board Gold, Silver, and Bronze Awards are presented to the students with the highest academic averages at St. Thomas High School. The Bronze Award goes to Jenna Gregory. The Silver Award is presented to Lauren Hornby. And the Gold Award is given to Thera Phillips. Congratulations, Jenna, Lauren, and Thera, for your outstanding commitment to your studies and to your school. We are all very proud of you. I would now invite Mrs. Quateur to come forward at this time.
This year's Principal's Award is given to a student who exemplifies the qualities that have come to be associated with St. Thomas students, academically successful, helpful, and a student who quietly models the type of behavior that allows us to be proud of our school. This student has proven to be socially aware, culturally sensitive, and demonstrates the creativity our school strives to nurture in our students. The recipient of the Principal's Award for the graduating class of 2020 is Serena Masiotra. Serena is our Student Council President. She is a member of the St. Thomas Governing Board. She represented the students during the major school change and presented a brief before the Lester B. Pearson Council of Commissioners. Serena is a Central Students Committee rep for St. Thomas and sits at the Lester B. Pearson School Board Council table. Serena is also a member of the Transition Committee to help prepare for the move to the Lindsay Place building. Since March 13th, this young lady has worked very hard to keep us all connected on Instagram. Serena did all this with a very demanding academic schedule and graduated with honors this evening, won a Spirit Award, Humanitarian Award, and Award of Excellence. Congratulations, Serena.
Thank you, Mrs. Quateur.
This concludes the presentation of this year's St. Thomas Awards. I would personally like to extend my sincere congratulations to all the award recipients and to the graduates of 2020. We will now proceed to the presentation of the scholarships and bursaries. I invite Mr. Daniel Mogg to come forward for these presentations.
Thank you, Ms. Lariviere. Class of 2020, you've made it. Because of our current circumstances, we've all had to learn and adjust to new challenges. But as Knights, you're made to thrive in the face of adversity. Whatever plans lie in front of you, I have no doubt you will go out there and show the world what it means to be a proud grad of St. Thomas High School. I can't wait to see what you do next. With that, I'm honored to present this year's scholarships and bursaries to our hardworking grads who have distinguished themselves and who have surpassed expectations in different ways. To start off, we're honored to present the Governor General's Academic Medal to the student with the highest overall average, including all secondary 4 and 5 courses, as listed on the official transcript of grades issued by the Ministry of Education. Due to the fact that the recipient of this medal cannot be determined before the end of secondary 5, it is awarded tonight to an alumni from the graduating class of 2019. This student will also present a speech to our 2020 graduating class this evening. This award is presented to Misha Fotovati.
I am sure that this was probably not how you imagined your final year of high school to end. For many of you, this is an incredibly difficult time. You undoubtedly miss your friends, family, teachers, and classmates. But let's look at the bright side. 2020, hands down the prettiest year to graduate. I'm a little jealous. It just flows off the tongue, you know? 2019 doesn't have the same ring to it. And I mean, how crazy is this story gonna be when you tell it to people someday? Good evening, faculty and staff, esteemed guests, family and friends, and of course, the graduating class of 2020. For those of you who do not know who I am, my name is Misha Fotovati. I graduated from St. Thomas last year, and I'm currently a CEGEP student at Marianopolis. You might be more familiar with my brother Rayan, who is graduating alongside all of you today. It is an amazing honor to be part of this ceremony and speaking to all of you. 1 year ago, I was in your very shoes. I was sitting happy, sad, anxious, excited, a mix of emotions as I stood with my fellow grads, experiencing a closure of yet another chapter of our lives. But as cheesy as it may sound, with every ending comes a new beginning. This past year in CEGEP has been arguably the most amazing year of my life. It has brought me new perspective. I've met incredible and accomplished people, formed lifelong friendships and relationships, and experienced a newfound independence. When I was asked to prepare a speech for this ceremony, I wanted to make sure to use this opportunity to speak directly to you graduates, and hopefully give you at least something meaningful to take with you as you start your own journey as young adults. So here's a few tips and tricks that I picked up along the way. I need to get this out of the way first. So first, go to class. I get it, it can be extremely tempting to skip class when teachers no longer necessarily take attendance or harp on you for missing classes. But with great freedom comes great responsibility, and I urge you to focus on your studies, if not for me, but for you when exam season rolls around. Use your network and support system, go to office hours, speak to teachers if you're lost and confused. They are more than happy to help. Secondly, I urge you to keep going. CEGEP is definitely a change from high school. The material is far more vigorous, and the expectations are higher. You will definitely see challenges along the way. Don't let a 2 on 10 on a chemistry quiz or a 70 on your first humanities paper discourage you. And unfortunately, this is from experience. Learn from failure and take it by your stride. I promise you, it only gets better from here. Thirdly, make sure to take care of yourself. CEGEP is absolutely amazing, but it can definitely get stressful. Make sure to make time for yourself and do the stuff that you enjoy. A great way of doing this is joining clubs, sports, or activities. They give you a great opportunity to take a breather from school, do something fun, and can look good on a CV. Lastly, do not be afraid to speak to people and socialize. There are so many new people that will come into your life next year, regardless of the path you take. The people you meet in CEGEP are incredible. From incoming Harvard students to young entrepreneurs, there are so many accomplished people you will be able to meet and learn from. Reach out, step out of your comfort zone, and you will see that almost everyone is looking to make friends. As I am concluding this speech at 12 a.m. on a Friday night, iced coffee in hand, I have to admit I'm getting a little teary-eyed, mostly in excitement and anticipation for all the incredible things I'm sure that the class of 2020 will accomplish. but partly because if I've delivered this speech, I have a calculus final tomorrow. Regardless, I wish you the best in all your endeavors. Congratulations. Go out and accomplish some amazing things. Thank you.
Thank you, Misha, for those inspiring words, and congratulations on your award. We're honored to present to you this year's Governor General's Academic Medal. Good luck in all your future endeavors. On to this year's awards and bursaries, scholarships and bursaries, sorry. The YMCA Community Service Award is given to a graduating student who combines academic achievement and volunteer work in the school and the community. This graduate has made positive contributions to the community and has earned the respect of her peers by her willingness to help others. The YMCA award goes to Cassandra Gillen. Congratulations, Cassandra. The Pearson Teachers Union Scholarship is awarded to graduating students who have consistently demonstrated humility, hard work, and academic success throughout their high school years. This year, the scholarship goes to Bianca D'Alessio. Congratulations, Bianca. The Wings to Fly Award is given by the Pearson Association of School Administrators to a student who has demonstrated good citizenship and who has contributed to the St. Thomas community. This year, I'd like to present this award to Haley Yorston. Well done, Haley. Mrs. Ellen Wernicke, Mrs. Patricia Funnell, and Mr. Owen Funnell would like to honor this year's Zonta Award winner. This year, the Funnell-Wernicke Award, offered by the Zonta Club of Montreal, which empowers women through service and advocacy. Margaret Funnell was a science teacher and vice chairperson of the Lakeshore School Board. Hans Wernicke was a former teacher on the Lakeshore School Board and was also a founding staff member of Vanier College. Both Mrs. Funnell and Dr. Wernicke were highly regarded as innovative science teachers, as well as known for their extraordinary contributions to the education sector. They both worked to support the projects and ideals of Zonta. This award goes to Cassandra Gillen. Congratulations, Cassandra. The recipients of the St. Thomas Alumni Bursaries are conscientious and hardworking St. Thomas students who have demonstrated personal engagement in schoolwork, a positive attitude towards school, and student life. This year's bursaries are awarded to Daniel Cross, Omar Salam, and Aristides Zergiotis. Congratulations. The Margaret Manson Learning Award is presented to a student who has demonstrated persistence and determination in reaching their goals. This award is presented to Asad Shaheen. Congratulations, Asad, for your hard work and perseverance over the last 5 years. The West Island is home to many sports associations that allow people to continue participating in sports long after high school has ended. These associations not only organize sports leagues, but they are active in giving back to the community, supporting many charities and sponsoring scholarships. These sports associations will now recognize students who have demonstrated exemplary citizenship, leadership, and school participation. The recipients of these awards have contributed to school life inside the classroom by demonstrating strong academic achievement and outside the classroom through their involvement at St. Thomas. The Point Claire Old Timers Hockey League is happy to recognize the following graduates: Justin Chen, Samantha Lee Goldman, Joelle Price, and William Shad. Congratulations. The Dorval Old Timers Hockey Association is pleased to acknowledge the following graduates: Jonathan Marine, Jessica Williams Daly, and Aristides Zergiotis. Congratulations, you three. The Dorval Youngtimers Hockey Association is happy to award this year the following graduates: Maria Chevrier and Max Lawrence Gaventa. Congratulations. The West Island Lakers Basketball Association honors a student who participates on the school team, displays qualities of athleticism, sportsmanship, and scholarship. The selected students are a credit to the school both on and off the court. Congratulations this year goes to Jacqueline Lopez and Michael Weber. The following awards are for Athletes of the Year. Over the course of her time at St. Thomas, this graduate has participated in soccer, flag football, and hockey. Over the course of this year, she has participated in soccer and hockey, and no doubt would have played flag football while maintaining an 87% average in grade 11 sciences program. Over her high school years at St. Thomas, she has always been an enthusiastic participant in the athletics program, being nominated as Athlete of the Year in her junior year. This well-rounded, talented athlete is a very worthy recipient of this award. Congratulations goes to Holly Bastian. The male recipient of the Athlete of the Year award has participated in many activities throughout his time at St. Thomas. He has left his mark on the football, hockey, and rugby programs over the course of his high school years. He consistently demonstrated strong commitment to the athletics program and was always a major contributor to all the teams he's been a part of. As a well-respected athlete, he was able to maintain an 83% overall average in sciences this year while participating in the athletics program. Congratulations to this year's second recipient, Damian Locke. Earlier in the school year, one of our students received the Lieutenant Governor Award. This award is presented to a student who demonstrates a sustained voluntary action at the community and social levels. This person has shown an inspiring attitude, has a positive influence inside our community, and is able to achieve the objectives of her curriculum. This year, we wish to congratulate Cassandra Gillen. It is now my pleasure to announce the young lady who will deliver this year's valedictory address on behalf of the graduating class of 2020. Please welcome Thera Phillips.
Good evening, everyone. I would like to begin my speech by taking you guys back to grade 7, to the excitement of walking through the doors of the school and climbing the stairs towards your locker for the very first time. It was a whole new world, and I, like many of you, was intimidated. The school hallways that we now know like the back of our hands were completely foreign. I remember the very first day of school. I got my stuff from my locker at the 10-minute bell, I double booked, and I still managed to be so late to my first class that a teacher had to show me the way there. I'm sure I was not alone in that experience. We were all confused and overwhelmed little kids back then, but we all grew out of it eventually. The transition was easier for some than it was for others. I know I had some difficulties adjusting to high school life, as I'm sure a few of you did as well. I spent a lot of time hyper-focused on grades. I cared a little too much when I didn't get a 90% on every single test. And I had many sleepless nights studying for science tests. I submitted essays just minutes before they were due. And I even had to bail on plans with friends a couple of times because of schoolwork. And while I do not regret working hard, I do wish I'd been a little more laid back and enjoyed all that high school had to offer, not just the academics. But I've definitely grown as a person since my Sec 1 days. That's not to say that I, and all of you, did not have a great time here at St. Thomas. There are many examples of amazing memories we've forged together throughout these years. For example, I've always enjoyed the pep rallies. They were all fun, but the one that stuck with me through the years was the time that a giant robot came into the gym. There are also the school dances, which are lots of fun for everyone. Whether I was listening to people show off their singing skills in the karaoke room, or dancing my heart out in the cafeteria. I was always having a great time, especially when they sold beaver tails. And while not everyone had a chance to go on them, the school trips were simply phenomenal. I remember bonding with some of the people that are now my very closest friends on the Boston trip, whether we were blasting music in the hotel rooms or just wandering around the city. We had a great time. And I can say the same about the Europe trip. France was absolutely beautiful, if a little too hot. But what's always stuck with me are the small moments I shared with my friends, be that playing president every single day of that trip, watching a bird steal food out of my friend's hands, or just staying up way too late talking to each other in the hotel. I have to say, the years have been unforgettable. And now, I'd like to give thanks to all of the people that have helped me throughout these past 5 years. I wouldn't be here without you. I want to thank my parents for instilling a stellar work ethic within me and always pushing me to succeed. I want to thank the teachers and the faculty for encouraging me and every other student to do their very best. And I want to thank my friends for simply being amazing, for supporting me throughout these past 5 years, and for making me laugh harder than I ever thought I could. You guys have really shaped who I am. And I want to give my thanks to everyone in the grade, the entire class of 2020. Even if I didn't have a personal relationship with all of you, I know that every single one of you contributed into making our high school experience a truly special one. Now let's fast forward to this year, to grade 11, the year that we've all been waiting for. I know that I was a different person by the time I got to this final year. Gone were the days of stressing over every single test, as I instead enjoyed myself by actually living life to its fullest. I started going out with friends more, and I had some of my very favorite high school experiences in this final year. I came to realize that by enjoying my time and taking in all that high school has to offer, I succeeded more than when my only focus was on getting the highest grades. This even ended up being my very best year academically, as was proven by an email I got just a few weeks ago. I remember waking up to Lauren, salutatorian of this year, and one of my very closest friends, more like a sister, to be honest, texting me to check my email. I remember opening it and feeling the rush of euphoria as I found out that I was valedictorian and that Lauren was salutatorian alongside me. I was ecstatic that I had received this honor. All the hard work had finally paid off. But this year has been about much, much more than just me growing as a person and becoming valedictorian. It's about all of you. This is the year that we all get to graduate, and I think we've had a really special last year together. I remember back in the beginning of the year, we had the grad retreat. Playing all the games was truly enjoyable, especially Manhunt, as that was my personal favorite. And we even got to sleep over at the school. There was also the IB Personal Project Showcase, and seeing the culmination of everyone's efforts into some truly phenomenal projects really touched me. We also had the variety show, which was the best I'd ever seen, and it showcased all of the amazing talent that we have here at St. Thomas, particularly in our grade. And finally, we had Principal's Ball. To me, this was like a prom test run. I got to go dress shopping with my friends, I got to look all fancy. We all got to listen to the winner of the grad polls, including Owen Golden winning Most Athletic, which was truly well-deserved. And we even got to dance to our grad song at the very end. And who can forget the most iconic grad event of all, the New York trip? Wait, never mind. I forgot about what truly warped our high school experience, the coronavirus. As unique as we think all of our high school experiences have been, in some way or another, every teen goes through something similar. But not this. As sad and as frustrating as the pandemic can be, it really does create an inseparable bond between us, the class of 2020, the class that never got their last 3 months of high school, that didn't get a grad trip, that didn't get to pull any pranks on the teachers, that didn't get a feeling of a true last day of school, that didn't get any end-of-year parties, and that didn't even get a prom, or at least not an ordinary one. Recent times have made me reflect, just like Miss Carlin always told me I would. It really did make me think of all the memories I have of high school, as well as all the goodbyes that I'd never really get, and everything we would end up missing out on. And I have to say, I've also found myself missing school a lot more than I thought I would. Sure, I miss my friends, I miss sports, but I also just miss going to class and listening to the teachers. I want to share a quote with all of you. Sometimes you will never know the value of a moment until it becomes a memory. This is a quote by Dr. Seuss, of all people, but it's one that really fits what we've been feeling recently. I don't think any of us fully understood the value of high school until it was gone. The friendships, the structure, the teachers, I found myself valuing it a lot more now. But I think that the coronavirus can be really beneficial if you try to seize the opportunities that it presents. All this time at home has re-sparked passions in a lot of people. I know some friends who have taken the time to start painting or drawing daily, some that have started working out when they hadn't before, and even a few who have revisited their personal projects, are trying out new things and giving it all a second go. And I want to encourage all of you to do the same. Take this time and find hobbies you truly enjoy. Grow as people. Become who you've always wanted to be. In times of hardship like this, there is always a light to be found. I think the coronavirus makes our grade particularly unique and special as well. We share this experience. No other grade has, and no other grade will. Our entire graduating process is unique. No other class can live up to us. We survived a pandemic. We graduated during a worldwide crisis. Not the grads of 2019, not the grads of 2021, but us, the class of 2020. This experience will shape us all to be the best that St. Thomas has ever seen. And as we all leave high school for good, I want you to remember that quote. I want you to love and to cherish the moments you have with your friends and family. Learn to love the good old days before you end up leaving them. And as we all move on to CEGEP, to vocational school, or enter into the workforce, not only will we be entering into a new school or a new job, or even a new chapter in our own lives, we will be entering into a new era of this world. Enjoy your moments. Don't just let them fade into memory. Goodbye to the greatest class of St. Thomas. Goodbye, class of 2020. And thank you.
Thank you, Thera, for representing your classmates and for your inspiring words. You did a great job. Thank you. Thank you to Mr. Mogg for the presentation of the scholarships and bursaries. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Mr. Miller, Mr. Griffin, Ms. Nadia, and Madame Pépin for their help on the grad committee. A big thank you to Ms. Sheff, Ms. Bedard, and Ms. Midgley for the decorations, slideshow, preparation of the program, and all the work and time they have put in to organize this special event this evening. Thank you to Chris and Anthony for filming and helping us put this virtual convocation together. On June 25th and 26th, you will be invited by appointment to come drive through and stop in front of the main door of St. Thomas to receive a special grad bag with your diplomas, grad gift, any awards that were mentioned this evening, yearbook, and tonight's program. We look forward to seeing you on those days. Tonight, I hope you and your families have enjoyed this special night together. Graduates, you have worked very hard to make the best of yourselves. You have persevered and worked towards your goals in a determined way. Each of you has grown in a way that you should be very proud of. On behalf of the staff of St. Thomas High School, we wish you all the very best and that this life becomes all that you want it to be. Be bold enough to use your voice, brave enough to listen to your heart, and strong enough to live the life you've always imagined. This is the beginning of anything you want. We are all very proud of you. Stay safe and stay strong. I wish you a good night and congratulations to the class of 2020. Please stay tuned for some very special messages to our grads from some of the St. Thomas teachers. Good night.
Hey grads of 2020, you will definitely be the grad year to remember. Good luck in your future, and please remember to always take a minute to reflect.
Congrats, you made it. Teaching you was delightful. If I can leave you with one word of advice, it's that when the world is ready and the time is right, travel as much as you can. All the best.
Grads of 2020, it was an absolute pleasure being your history teacher for a month last year. Best of luck and have a great summer.
Congrats, St. T grads. I just want to say, remember one thing, a person who never made a mistake never tried anything new. So make mistakes, change the world.
Hey graduates, I know that this isn't how any of us planned on celebrating your graduation, but despite the circumstances, I want you to know that we are so proud to call you our graduates and so proud of everything that you've achieved so far. This moment is worth celebrating, and we are here for you and celebrating with you. I wish you the best of luck, and I look forward to hearing about all of the great things you're going to achieve in the future. Congratulations.
Congratulations, grads of 2020. I hope you have an amazing future.
Congratulations, grads of 2020. I wish you all the best for the future.
Congratulations, class of 2020. This most certainly will be a year you'll never, ever forget. I wish you all the best in whatever your future holds for you.
Class of 2020, we're gonna miss you. We love you. Congrats. Can't wait to see what you're gonna accomplish.
I really need you to hear this. You are going to go, aren't you? Well, I'll miss you. I know you're going to do great things. Good luck. Don't show them the shorts!
Hey grads, this is Mr. Katz. I want to take this opportunity to congratulate you all on graduating. It was such a pleasure working with all of you, and best of luck with all your endeavors in the future. I will definitely miss many of you, as I had the opportunity of working with you on the variety show and in class. Bye, have a great summer.
À tous les élèves finissants de St. Thomas, to all of the St. Thomas grads, live long and prosper. May the force be with you. And as we say in my hometown, don't forget to be awesome.
Hello, St. Thomas class of 2020. Congratulations. Wishing you all the best.
Hi grads, congratulations, you did it. Wishing you all the best in your future. I'm gonna miss you all.
Bonjour classe de 2020, je voulais juste vous souhaiter bonne chance au cégep et puis bonne chance dans votre vie, vous allez faire de grandes choses.
Despite the fact that we cannot be together for your graduation, COVID can never take away our time together, the crazy, the fun, the exhilarating, and the helmet I wore for all of you. Congratulations to the graduating class of 2020.
Hey St. T grads, congratulations, you made it. I wish you all the best in everything you're about to do with your lives. I can't wait to hear all the great things you're about to accomplish. I hope you come back and visit us. Bye.
Congratulations, everyone. Have a wonderful summer.
Hello, graduating class of St. Thomas 2020. I wish you all nothing but the best, and I really hope that you'll come back to St. Thomas to see us and maybe give me a hug.
To the grads of 2020, what a crazy year this has been, but it still will be a great year for you guys. It's a great accomplishment. I wish we could be doing something different, but all the best for the future. Please come back, visit, and tell us what great adventures you get up to after St. Thomas. Bye-bye.
Félicitations aux gradués de 2020. Je vous souhaite tout le succès que vous méritez. Il y a une chose qu'on est sûr, on se souviendra toujours de vous. Bravo encore.
Bonjour mes grands cocos, mes grandes cocottes. Je voulais juste vous souhaiter une excellente graduation et bonne chance dans tous vos projets.
Howdy kids, congratulations on high school, enjoy your summer and enjoy CEGEP.
Félicitations pour votre succès. Je vous souhaite une belle continuation. N'oubliez pas de venir nous voir à Saint-Thomas. C'est toujours un plaisir de vous revoir. Bonne chance.
Congratulations, class of 2020. Although this is not the way you expected to graduate, it will certainly be extremely memorable. Try to keep track of all those silver linings.
Congratulations, grads.
I'm so proud of you. Goodbye is bittersweet, but I know that you'll go on to do amazing things. Celebrate this moment. You've all earned it, and taken all the memories that you've made along the way. Take care.
Hey grad, it's been a wild ride, but good luck next year, and remember, misinformation is your worst enemy, so always check your sources, and don't forget to Google before you tweet.
Congrats guys, I wish you much luck in your future endeavors.
Hey graduates, wishing you guys all the best, and I will see you around. After all, we are in the West Island. Congratulations.
Congratulations to the grads of 2020. I wish you all the best.
Congratulations, grads of 2020. I wish you all the best, and I'm sure you're all going to do great things in the future.
Hi, class of 2020. I miss seeing you in the caf every morning. I just wanted to take this opportunity to wish you success in all your future endeavors. Congratulations.